Hey, what's up, YouTube? Dan the Nightmare Schwartz here. Just wanted to give a little recap of my awesome weekend experience at the Olympia tournament ran by UAL, Ultimate Arm Wrestling League, Bill Collins. But before I get to that, I just wanted to shout out all my sponsors. I want to start off with my gold member sponsors, Avram Rosen, Arm Gods, The Usual Suspects, New York Cryogen Incorporated, and ISO Hit. You guys were really helpful in getting the biggest chunk of this done for me, but I can't forget my silver sponsors as well. Pretty much my team kind of came together and helped out a little bit. Manolo Sanchez of Poseo TV, who's been a huge help to me. And then we have my family members that helped out tremendously, and along with NutriWolf, which is a supplement company nearby. And last but not least, my bronze members. These guys contributed what they could to help me out. I am so grateful for the help they provided. Brian Bellwood, Jonathan Suh, Kenny Thomas of Brothers of Arms. Thank you so much. Without you guys, this trip wouldn't have been possible. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about my trip there and my first day. My trip there was pretty uneventful. However, I got to network with a really cool guy. I'm going to talk about him a little bit later. On the way there, the flight was smooth, no issues, very little delays. Got there stupid late, ready to turn in, start my day off, first day of the Olympia. I got to meet with Bill and connect with him, Bill Collins, of the Ultimate Arm Wrestling League in, I believe they're out of California, maybe. And I don't know. This man is a stand-up man the minute I reached out to him. To me, he's a superhero. I know it sounds weird, but I'll explain why. Olympia was going back and forth of if they're going to have a tournament or not. And I know that there was a lot of back and forth. And we got word that Bill Collins was going to take it over. And I knew that this tournament was going to be saved. So that was really cool to meet him in person and connect. And he was just so nice and generous with information and giving me as much advice as I possibly can get. Now, on that first day, after making my weight, I had spoken to Bill about this networking opportunity that I met on the plane, and he fell in love with it to the point where he gave me this shirt. And it's a small act to many and to most, but to me, it was a surprise. It was a highlight of the weekend. The generosity of this busy man running around orchestrating a tournament took the time out of his day just to hand me a shirt as a token of appreciation. So thank you, Bill. Great tournament. Great man. I really, really think that we can learn a lot from him as a community. Now, I got to make the weight. I was a little lighter than anticipated. I was actually fully clothed at about 163, 162, which was interesting for me. So my scale may be off. I don't know. We'll have to get that figured out. We got to meet some competitors and some of the usual suspects that float around the internet. For those who don't know who those usual suspects are, these are the guys that support all the YouTube channels. They really come together and help build up the YouTube channels into what they are today. So without them, we probably wouldn't have the same quality of content and energy in our sport. So thank you guys. I gotta say, on my first day there, though, I also met a gentleman by the name of Arturo Pesaro. He is a Boricua that lives in Las Vegas, and I was connected with him via Manolo of Poseo TV. And not only does this gentleman share the same heritage as me, but he shares the same birthday. So it was really cool and neat meeting him. I enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun. I look forward to meeting him again. He did an amazing job at the tournament. He dominated his class, undefeated with style and pizzazz. So I love to see him go up and coming and see where he goes from here on out. After that, I just kind of walked around the convention. It was buzzing alive with the fitness industry. There was products everywhere for samples and trying different things, and There were painted people. I got to meet up with so many stars in our sport, to including Monster Michael Todd, his wife Rebecca Todd. I got to meet Leonidas Arcona, Mega Mike, Brandon Allen, and Jason Latona, and one hell of a funny Juji Mufu. We had a lot of fun with taking our pictures, just getting to meet everybody and connecting with them. So that was my first day, just kind of getting the lay of the land, enjoying the energy. But then towards the tail end of the day, it was focus time. I was about to be ready for war, to get to the Olympia tournament, my first time competing on the West Coast. So it was a great learning experience for me. I learned that my preparations were flawed because I didn't properly ready myself for the cadence of how the start of the match was going to go. And in doing so, it kind of really knocked off my timing. And there's no excuses there. I should have known. I should have done my research. So now I know. And I'm going to be practicing with different cadences and just to switch things up so that I am ready to go at the time. I want to say a major shout out, though, to a teenager that impressed and humbled me simultaneously. This kid, Jamie Barrett, is nearly 17 years old. Australian sensation. He had an epic showing of performance by way of skill set, table IQ, strength, power, speed, the whole package. Amazing job, Jamie. Really looking forward to seeing you up and coming. If anyone has ignited a fire to step up my train, it's you, young man. So I gotta tell you, I am over the moon at the concept of possibly having a super match with him down the line. So stay tuned for that. But go ahead and enjoy some of my matches and
for table one. The winner at table two. Chance Holiday and Leo Landers at table two, please. Chance Holiday, Leo Landers at table two. On deck for table two, Artem and Anderson. On deck for table one is Jamie and Voskin. On deck for table one, Jamie and Voskin. Winner on deck for table one, Henry and Patrick Icaro. On deck for table one, Henry and Patrick Icaro is on deck.
Let's go, Dan!